Okay, let's go. Hi everyone, my name is Svetka and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm currently staying in Bali and this is my video about minuses of staying here. My previous video was about expectations and reality Bali 2022-2023, but it was actually more about pluses because I really love it here very much. But not only pluses exist, of course, so today we are talking about minuses. I really appreciate your subscriptions, comments and likes. Please don't forget to subscribe and not miss the new videos about life in Bali. And please follow my Instagram because every day I post content about where to go, what to eat, what to see, etc, etc. And if you have any ads propositions, my email is in the description of this video. Let's go! So I made a list about 12 minuses of living in Bali. Minus number 1 is the crowd. Maybe Bali was a kind of empty island before, but now it's not like this. People are coming every day. More and more people are coming from all over the world. So if you think that you will come to Bali and you will just enjoy the quiet island life, no, it's not like this. There are queues in the restaurants. Like today I went to have a breakfast. I came to the place and there was the queue for the entrance, like of 10 people or something. So I just preferred to go to different Indonesian place because this is about European Western food mostly, and about Indonesian cafes and restaurants you will always have the place to sit probably. So yeah, do not expect to live the quiet life here. Minus number 2 is there is no walking space. I really love walking, and where I live in Turkey, Istanbul, I walk around 10, 15, 20 kilometers every day. I really love walking, and when I came here I didn't ride a bike and I was a pedestrian, and trust me, it's not the best idea to be a pedestrian here. First of all, there are no sidewalks at all. There is just the main road and the grass or the ground. So if you're a pedestrian, the walk will not be comfortable for you. It is also dangerous because there are a lot of bikes coming and you are really walking on the road, so it's pretty much obvious. The second reason is street dogs that are really pretty much dangerous. When I went to see the sunset in one of my first days, I was walking back alone and I saw the street dogs which were following me, which were barking on me, and I was really scared about the safetyness of my body. Luckily it all went alright, but really these dogs are dangerous. They are wild and they are a bit uncontrollable. Actually, Indonesian government is struggling with the dogs, so it's not very easy to come here with your own pet. Just keep it in your mind as well. Minus number 3 is insects. They are everywhere. If you prefer to be everything clean around you, everything sterile, no, it is not the place for you because they are literally everywhere around your food, in the restaurants, in the places you live, in guest houses, hotels, doesn't matter, and the price of your accommodation do not guarantee you anything as well. For example, I had a breakfast today and I was writing the plan for this video, and right in this moment the ants were walking on my food menu, and I was a bit scared that these ants can come inside of my computer and to ruin some details or whatever. So yes, insects are literally everywhere. Minus number 4, which was actually a plus in my previous video, is the cost of living because the prices are growing. It is still possible to rent something cheap. It is still possible to eat cheap, but not in the all areas and not in that many places as before. It really depends on the area. Like the most popular area for tourists here is Canggu, I guess. This is like, let's say, Indonesian Miami. There are a lot of surfing places. There are a lot of beautiful cafes, beautiful restaurants. People look so cool. Like, this is the very popular place to live for foreigners. And it is expensive, and it's getting more and more expensive. You can still find something cheap for living and to eat in Ubud area, for example, which is not that popular but still popular as well. So yeah, prices depend on the area, depend on the hotel, and on the which kind of food you prefer. If you can stay in guest house in Ubud, it is still going to be cheap. And if you are okay to eat Indonesian food like mie gorengs and nasi gorengs, that is okay. You can live very cheap. If not, then it can be pretty much expensive. Minus number 5 is the beaches. They are not all good for swimming. If you think that Bali is the island for the perfect swim, you just wake up, you smile and you jump in the ocean, it's not like this. Really, there are not many beaches for swimming, and the water level is changing very fast. It depends on the time and on the different things that you can actually check how is the water level in the place you need in this moment. Like yesterday we were at Nusa Dua beach, which is actually a really good beach. I recommend it. And we put the shoes, it was like 1 meter distance until the water, and we spent there like 2 hours. When we were leaving, it was like 10 meters until the water. So you can just step in the water and you walk. Maybe for 50 meters you walk and you're still in the water like this level. And of course, not all the beaches have the white beautiful sand. From Canggu and from different areas, people usually go to Uluwatu for swimming or just go to the different islands. So yeah, Bali can be not that good place for swimming, but for surfing it definitely is. Minus number 6 is that it is pretty dirty. I've been to many countries and I've been to many dirty countries, can I say it like this? Okay, the countries where it's pretty dirty outside on the streets, so I have something to compare with. And of course, this is not the most dirty country I've been to, but yes, it is trash on the streets and there is a lot of plastic. It is definitely not like South Korea or Singapore, the clean places where you can walk in the white socks and they will still be that white. No, your socks will be very dirty in 5 seconds. Also, when you ride a motorbike, you come home, you clean your face with a sponge, okay, and this sponge is just black. All this dirt is on your face and on your body. I just received a reply from yoga class. Today I'm going to experience the yoga class on the sunset in front of the ocean. I usually do yoga in the morning, but I think this is definitely worth it. I'm excited. Alright, the price is 145 million per person. Okay. Minus number 7 is the cost of medicine. It is expensive. It is much better if you have an insurance to cover your medical expenses, because if you don't have it, it is really expensive. Minus number 8 is traffic. There is a huge traffic, exactly like in big cities but with motorbikes. Now I was coming to my hotel, and every time I come to my hotel there is the hill, and on this hill all the cars are just stuck and all the bikes go on the sidewalks, go in the middle of the cars wherever they can. So it is a huge traffic, especially in Canggu area. And now I stay in Uluwatu. Here is the same as well. Probably in Ubud the traffic is less, but it still exists. And a couple of days ago I was stuck in the most huge traffic, bike traffic in my life. There was a distance I can ride in, I guess, 15 seconds, and I was staying there for 15 minutes with a bunch of bikes. Minus number 9 is noise. Noise is literally everywhere. Like, I shoot my videos and I'm trying to find a quiet space. It is so hard. I was staying in my friend's guest house and the room is so bright, so good for videos, but there is the construction outside. There are so many constructions everywhere. Also, you hear the sounds of chicken, the sounds of the birds, the sounds of motorbikes. There's beep, it's always here. By the way, this beep beep sound on the road is not an anger, it's not anything bad. They just want to warn you that they turn or they stop, or if they turn in like bad visible places, they make this sound just to warn you that they're there and they are coming. So yes, minus number 9 was the noise. Minus number 10 is wet season. When you come to Bali, make sure you don't come in the wet season if you don't want to see the rain like literally every day. And this is not just the rain. This is this serious tropical rain. These are showers. There are just 2 seasons, which is wet season and dry season, and I was here exactly in the wet season, and honestly no regrets. But yeah, get ready that it will rain a lot. I was going to Ubud for my birthday and I went with motorbike taxi driver, and the huge rain started and our bike got broken and I was stuck just in the middle of the road. My feet were like this in the water. We couldn't move forward together. The driver said that only one person can, so yeah, wet season. It was still fun, by the way. You can check this video, it is right here. Minus number 11, which is a big minus for me. It is called laundries and laundry services. Almost no one here has washing machine at home, like at least in guest houses or hotels. You might have it in your villa, but not 100% that you will. So most of the people, they use laundries and they are not very good quality laundries. You can give your clothes which is pretty much clean and you can get it back with the stain, or your clothes can change the color, or you might not get it back at all. A couple times I gave my clothes to laundry service. I give a couple kilos, so of course I'm not checking like every piece of clothes, did I get it back or not, and sometimes it is not. Just after a couple days I realized that I don't have this piece of clothes anymore. So dear laundry services, I feel very sorry to lose my shirt and t-shirt, which I really loved. So you better control what you give and check it after right away if you got it back or not. Minus number 12, the last but not least, how they say, is shopping. Shopping in Bali. I talk about clothes. There are a couple of shopping malls with Zara, Mango, Bershka, Pull&Bear, etc. like the mass market brands, but the prices are kind of higher than in different countries. I almost didn't find any luxury brands here. Actually, about luxury, I guess I didn't find any. And clothes of Balinese designers, it costs pretty much really a lot. So you better come with your own clothes and do not expect to buy here a lot. I guess the difference between Bali and Turkey about prices in clothing is like in 4 times. Here is 4 times more expensive than in Turkey. I mean local brands. Mass market, of course, not that big difference, but still there is a difference. Actually, today I realized that many minuses I talked about are actually whatever pluses for me. As I am a big city life person, I really love the crowd, I love the people around, I love the sounds of the city. I founded the island with the city life, and this is exactly one of the things I love in Bali, because in the same time I can live in the island but the city life. But if you expect to live your quiet island life here, this is probably not the place for you, or at least not as popular touristic areas. I'm going to shoot the next video about my stay in Koh Phangan, Thailand, and spoiler, there you can really live this peaceful, quiet island life. Let me know what you think about Bali in the comments, if you could live here or if you could not. Make sure you follow me and you put like in this video if you enjoyed watching it. Also follow my Instagram, and if you have any ads proposition, my email is in the description of this video. I was glad to share my opinion with you, and I'll see you in the next videos. Your Svetka. Love. Ciao, ciao.